As you grow, your body changes from that of a young girl to that of a woman. Soon, Molly will be a young woman, having dates, going to dances in lovely romantic dresses.
The boy's shoulders are broad and his body muscular, while the girl's body is more curved.
I'd like to know more about different kinds of hormones.
Presence of these hormones in the blood brings about many changes in the bodies of both boys and girls.
Being a woman is one of the things I like the best about myself. I think you'll like it too.
Guess I need to go where the women are. What is a woman? Can you tell me that? Oh, you're at the Women's March. You must have some idea. So, I see girls, vagina. Does that mean that they're the only people who can get pregnant?
If men can get pregnant too, I think they want the right to choose.
But men can get pregnant?
We're saying someone who was born as a woman but identifies as a man. Then
a man?
real man.
It's a real man.
Yeah.
So men can get pregnant.
Yes, if we're saying yes.
If they have the parts to do so.
Is it just women that give birth, or is it?
Or I guess, yeah.
So men can give birth too?
Anyone with a vagina.
But that could be a man or a woman.
Well, I mean, I think that's the whole point, right? That it's fluid. The way that we define these things changes a lot.
What are you doing here?
I'm asking these questions.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what a woman is. That's why I'm here. And this is the Women's March. I figured it's a good place to find out. I've come all this way to ask that question. Can anyone tell me what a woman is?
You are not here for women! We ask you to leave!
What is that? How am I harassing? I'm asking a question. Whose body? What is a woman? Can anyone here at the Women's March tell me what a woman is? How about you tell me what a woman is and I'll put a mask on? Sir, tell me what a woman is and I'll put a mask on. Please, if one person could tell me what a woman is. Do you guys know what a woman is by any chance? No idea. I've been all over America. I still can't find an answer.
Un día más en el Salón de la Justicia Social.
Superamigues, quiero que me pongan mucha atención. Se acerca una fecha conmemorativa muy importante.
Así es, persona gestante maravilla, se acerca el Día Internacional de la Mujer.
Exactamente, Superman. Y es muy considerado de tu parte que siendo un hombre blanco, varón heterosexual, cisgénero privilegiado, con cuerpo hegemónico y estándares de belleza inalcanzables, criado en un sistema patriarcal, machista, opresor y falocéntrico, lo tengas presente.
Aprecio tus palabras para conmigo, persone con vulva, y por eso es que para celebrar este día...
Oh, no hay nada que celebrar. El Día Internacional de la Mujer es para conmemorar a las 600.000 trabajadoras textiles que fueron asesinadas por la derecha neoliberal, el patriarcado, la Iglesia Católica y Macri en 1857.
Bien, ese dato no es del todo preciso, pero comprendo. No hay nada que celebrar, pero conmemoraremos este día dándole nuestros respetos a la presencia femenina que hay hoy entre nosotros.
Oh, no es necesario.
Que nos demuestra que las mujeres pueden estar a la altura de los hombres bajo cualquier circunstancia.
Así es, abajo el patriarcado.
Y que nos ha enseñado lo que es una verdadera mujer fuerte.
Oh, ya basta.
Así que pediré un gran reconocimiento de todos nosotros.
Oh, me harán emocionar.
Para Flash.
¿Qué?
Muchas gracias, Superman.
Flash ha decidido cambiar el género en su documento de identidad recientemente, ya que ahora se autopercibe mujer.
Así es.
Felicidades, Flash. Eres una mujer empoderada.
Gracias, Batman. Tú eres un transespecie empoderado también.
Oh, no. Yo solo estoy disfrazado para asustar a los criminales.
No digas que estás disfrazado, Batman. Eso es transfóbico.
¿Qué? Así es. Nadie aquí está disfrazado. Todos somos lo que nos autopercibimos. Eres un murciélago, Batman, pero yo un murciélago. De acuerdo.
Un momento, ¿qué es todo esto? En el Día Internacional de la Mujer deberían estar homenajeándome a mí. Yo soy la única mujer de este equipo.
Oh, No puedo creerlo.
¿Qué estás diciendo, persona gestante maravilla? Nunca creí escuchar un discurso tan transfóbico de tu parte. Sí, persona gestante maravilla. Además, ¿cómo rayos debíamos adivinar que eres una mujer si nunca nos has dicho tus pronombres? Podrían simplemente haberla mirado.
Calla tú, biologicista binarista. No debemos asumir el género de las personas. La evidencia observable es un discurso de odio. Sí, persona gestante maravilla. Además, ¿cómo sabemos que eres realmente una mujer? Pues porque me autopercibo como una mujer. Tal vez esté diciendo eso para engañarnos. Tu autopercepción ha estado siempre condicionada por el sexo biológico que te asignaron al nacer, la educación que te dieron tus padres y el sistema bajo el que te has criado. En cambio, Flash ha derribado todas esas estructuras para definitivamente saber que él es una mujer. Ella, perdón.
Así es.
Por Dios, esto es una locura. ¿O sabes quién más pensaba que los estudios de género eran una locura? Hitler.
Eso no es cierto.
Persona gestante maravilla, debo pedirte que por favor no me discrimines por mi condición de mujer. Tú no sabes por lo que las mujeres ya de por sí tenemos que atravesar día tras día bajo este sistema machista y patriarcal.
¿Es broma? Claro que sé lo que hay que atravesar. Yo soy una mujer.
Pues no eres tan mujer como Flash.
Así es, tú has tenido el privilegio de nacer biológicamente mujer, por lo que jamás te has cuestionado realmente tu género. En cambio, Flash es una verdadera mujer porque ha tenido que descubrirlo por sí mismo. Por sí misma, digo.
Si quieres, puedo explicarte cómo ser una verdadera mujer.
Eso sería una actitud machista y patriarcal conocida como mansplaining, algo típico de este sistema opresor, religioso, binario, capitalista, heteronormativo, patriarcal y falocentrista dominado por el hombre blanco.
¡Oh, por Dios! Ya no puedo soportarla. Cuando los libertarios seamos gobierno, vamos a poder vender a las mujeres y cambiarlas por una PlayStation. Cierra la boca, pubertario, nos haces ver mal a todos los liberales. Dejen ya de pelear y escuchemos a Flash en su día.
No puedo creerlo.
Les voy a pedir a todos que dejen de referirse a mí como Flash. Ahora soy Flasha.
Bien, Flasha, ¿qué lección tienes para darnos en este día tan especial que se acerca?
Solo quiero pedirle a todos los hombres que nacen con el privilegio de ser varones, que respeten a las mujeres y entiendan que muchas veces tenemos que pasar por situaciones que ninguno de los otros 865,000 géneros podrían comprender. A diferencia de lo que este sistema patriarcal nos ha hecho creer, las mujeres no somos el sexo débil. De hecho, miren mis músculos. Somos tan fuertes como los varones y merecemos que se nos trate con el mismo honor. A diferencia de lo que proponen discursos como el de la persona gestante maravilla, que atrasan 1000 años.
De verdad no puedo creerlo.
Muchas gracias por tan emotivas palabras, Flasha. Es un honor ser parte de la inclusión, la diversidad y la deconstrucción y tener en este equipo a la primera mujer superheroína que ha existido.
El honor es mío, Superman.
Bien, ahora propongo iniciar una votación para determinar si la persona gestante maravilla debe seguir formando parte de nuestro equipo tras su discurso misógino y transodiante contra Flasha.
¿Qué?
¿Quién a favor? Último momento. La persona gestante maravilla ha sido expulsada del Salón de la Justicia Social por haber incitado a la misoginia, el machismo y la discriminación hacia las mujeres. Esperemos que ahora que hay una mujer en las filas de los superamigues, este tipo de discursos de odio no vuelvan a tener lugar nunca más.
Let's go, girls.
The norm is that transgender youth don't win that much in sports games.
Alana McLaughlin was very appreciative for Provost to take this fight. I don't know how appreciative is now, but she got a couple punches in.
It is very much the exception when a transgender young person does win.
And the tap!
And it's because there's not really an advantage to being trans. Only a few people are going to lead the pack.
There are some slight differences, but does it translate to a competitive advantage? I think you'd be very hard-pressed to prove that.
If there was a big advantage to being transgender in sports, then we would see transgender women totally dominate.
And over the last half of the pool, nobody will touch Leah Thomas.
I feel like a woman. Transgender swimmer Leah Thomas breaking barriers and records. But in a new article, Sports Illustrated calls the college senior the most controversial athlete in America.
Have these ideas become so pervasive? First of all, I think we need to remember that in the West, at least, we have it drilled into our minds from childhood onwards that personal happiness is the key to individual flourishing. Secondly, we think of ourselves in psychological terms. I am my feelings. And in order for me to be happy, I have to be able to express my feelings. I have to be outwardly that which I feel myself to be inwardly. Thirdly, we're taught that interfering with somebody else's happiness is very bad. We need to acknowledge that there are powerful lobby groups, powerful cultural and political lobby groups driving this thing. Hollywood is pressing LGBTQ+ matters in so many movies. We're seeing it in the way Amazon sets up its algorithms. There are all kinds of factors in society that are pushing what would really be numerically a fairly minority interest into being one of the main political focal points of this generation.
After my operation, I will be a woman.
Why can't she just be a lesbian?
Because she's not a lesbian, Mom. She's a boy.
Because I was born in a girl's body. Can I ask you a question? Why don't you kiss me?
The whole idea of social contagion, that there could be something in one's social environment that could play some role in somebody coming out identifying as trans, would you say that that is definitely part of your story?
When I look back, I don't think I would have ever even considered seeing myself as a boy without these social aspects, especially if I hadn't joined these online communities.
I identify as non-binary. I'll officially be changing my pronouns to they, them.
My pronouns are he, him, and demon, self.
I've been going by they, them pronouns for 4 years now. I'm pretty comfortable with it.
I use they, them pronouns.
There was literally a period of a few weeks to a few months. I started out as an ally, and then eventually I was starting to identify as transgender.
We are trans models.
So they go on the internet and they're told that all of their problems will be solved if they become a man.
Kids are being taught you might feel like you're a boy, even if you have a vagina and you're a girl. You are what you feel you are.
Some people are girls, some are boys, some are both, some are neither. Gender is all about how we feel on the inside and how we express ourselves.
Ah, the gender fluid teacher. What do I go by in the classroom? I go by Teacher Fambrini.
As a queer and trans teacher, my agenda is to show little boys that they don't have to be like as stereotypically masculine, that they can like paint their nails and wear earrings and like still be a guy and like it can be cool.
So you worry that there could be a sort of social contagion element of this?
A teeny tiny bit, maybe.
Looking back on it, it was the same pattern, just kids who were really struggling, kids who were very alone and isolated.
They have anxiety. They don't fit in with their peers. They don't know where they belong.
Maybe they didn't have a welcoming family life. They just got caught up in these communities online.
Then they discover, hey, there's this group of people, and they also don't fit in. They're different. They're not sure who they are. Gee, that's where I fit in.
Today is the day before my top surgery. I am waking up tomorrow at 5 a.m. to have a mastectomy.
We're telling children when they haven't fully developed that all you have to do is medically transition and you fit in. I was one of those kids. It got me at 42. Your child doesn't have a chance.
Trans rights. This is only going in one direction. You will respect us.
As parents come to understand more about gender identity, kids are coming out at younger ages.
It's exciting. And you know who gets it right? Is this next generation.
The next generation who's already telling us that our antiquated ideas of things have to be a certain way just don't apply to them.
They're rejecting a lot of our social mores. They're tweaking the system.
I just don't think it's realistic to put this decision on them that is basically saying, are you okay with the risk of permanent health effects that you can never ever reverse? How can you ask that of such a small child?
Espectáculos eróticos de drag queens para niñitos.
Y hormonización de niños.
También conocido como abuso infantil. Batman, te estás oponiendo al avance. Al avance hacia el medioevo y el abuso infantil. El avance hacia una sociedad tolerante. No toleras que Monsanto le ponga hormonas a un pollo y pretendes hormonar a un maldito niñito. Déjame preguntarte algo, Superman. Dime, batifascista arcaico, ¿por qué nunca has arrestado a un niño de 6 años? Porque son inimputables, los niños no saben lo que hacen. ¿Y por qué no puede ese niño comprar cigarros o alcohol? Porque no tienen la conciencia suficiente, son niños, no saben lo que le hacen. ¿Por qué no puede comprar tampoco pornografía? Exponer a un niño a sexo explícito cuando aún no ha desarrollado su conciencia es irresponsable. Los niños no saben lo que hacen. ¿Y por qué quiere cercenar sus genitales y hormonarlo como a un pollo de Monsanto cuando se pone la pijama de su madre? Porque ese niño sabe perfectamente lo que hace. Bien, se agotó mi paciencia. Probemos los métodos que proponen ustedes y veamos qué es lo que ocurre.